$3.90. And Western Empire, he's out to $4.20, out from $3.90. But Overpass, he looks likely to run your favourite in this year's edition of the Winterbottom Stakes.
And what that market's saying to us, Lockie, 340 to 310 Overpass, 440 to 390 Lady Laguna, is that like the Railway Stakes last week, this trophy and all the prize money may be headed east.
Absolutely. At a longer price is Mahaba, 8 out to $9. Of the local hope, Scott, Bravo Centurion, 11 out to $14. How do you assess his chances, especially with that potential speed battle with Overpass in the early stages of the race?
I think Overpass will go past him on the point of the home straight, to be brutally honest with you, Lockie. I think that Bravo Centurion's got the speed to cross and find the fence, which is still not easy from barrier 15. But for the pair of them, it's going to come down to how hard do they have to work to get there.
Back here live at Ascot, where runners are behind the 1,200-metre start ahead of the MCA Polytrack Winterbottom Stakes. Tessa Daly, how did you see them from the yard?
Wow, this is a very tough decision, boys. It makes it very hard when you're in Group 1 company here. Overpass obviously looking exceptional, but going to go with one of our local hopes, Bravo Centurion, Luke Fernie and Chris Parnham. Love the look of this horse. It's such a strong, athletic-looking individual, and hopefully can get it done as well today.
Bravo Centurion from the yard for Tessa. Scotty, how do you order the 4?
As they load in for the Winterbottom, 1:15, 2:13, 1 Overpass for me to make it 2 Winterbottoms to go with his 2 quackers and remain undefeated in the West. From 15, Lady Laguna, 2, Western Empire, the best local hope, and 13, the best of the roughies in Almighty class. 1:15, 2:13.
1 Overpass on top for Scotty Embry in the MCA Polytrack Winterbottom Stakes. He's tipping Overpass to make it 4 from 4 here at Ascot over the 1,200-metre start. Runners are joining the line well as we hand you upstairs to Darren McCauley for the call of the 2024 Winterbottom Stakes.
Out of it against this elite level, but has certainly come a long way with Annie King. Overpass down here being towed down by Josh Parr. Red Can Man getting on in years now. What a fine sprinter he has been, though, of course, for trainer Steve Wolf. Western Empire up there inside the gates in the orange and white quartered colours. Willie Pike aboard as Saloon Bar, who carries the same colours that Marasco did when he won this race back in 2007 for Fred Kersley and Damien Oliver. Now Overpass, who's going to start from right over near the riverside of the track. He and Bravo Centurion. All eyes will be on this pair in the early stages. That first 200, it'll be so important how they leave the machine, these two. Both high-octane sprinters. Overpass down here, about to be taken in hand as they bring up Boots Like Bruce. He just wants to jack up a little bit down there behind the gates, does Boots Like Bruce. Now they straighten him up. He goes in. And so the 2 horses, Bravo Centurion and Overpass, to fill the outside 2 gates, are now being called in, and they'll be right to go at any tick of the clock. 2024 edition. MCA Polytrack Winterbottom Stakes, as Overpass makes his way up now into the gates, and they're set and they're ready. Light blinks. About to spring. Stand by. Off and racing. Bravo Centurion missed it a half a length. Overpass doesn't have the speed to cross. They're booting up hard. Now Bravo Centurion starting to accelerate. Snow Dome is pushing up on his inside soon after the start from Almighty Class. Lady Laguna, Man Crush a length away. Then Red Can Man being followed by Kripolenko. Hot Z, Western Empire settled further back in the field. Then came Rope the Bin. Mahaba's well off the speed as well, being followed by Rock and Rupert. Saloon Bar laced up heels at the tail end. They eventually eventually sorted it all out at the 500. Bravo Centurion went to the lead by a length. Parr had Overpass up running second now. A length and a half to Lady Laguna. Down on the inside, covered by, as they come towards the home corner on the outside, Snow Dome, who's up there running fourth, trailed by Almighty Class, but he's being hard ridden, and Hot Zed cuts the corner as Overpass goes up, takes the lead, races away from them. Overpass drifts out to the middle of the course, shot 3 clear. Lady Laguna runs on, so does Hot Zed. It's Overpass down inside the last 100. He's nicely clear. All interest in the minors. Overpass, par for the course. Overpass, it's 4 for 4 at Ascot, wins another Winterbottom. Mahaba rattled home on the inside, might have grabbed second from the roughie. Hot Zed roped them in. Rock and Rupert, Man Crush, laced up heels, made ground. Lady Laguna next home, followed further back behind them Western Empire, Saloon Bar, Red Can Man, Snow Dome, and then Boots Like Boos, followed further back in the field by Kripolenko. Bravo Centurion knocking right up after leading for home, and Almighty Class struggled to the corner and is back there with those amongst the tail enders. He is a bona fide star. What a performance. He takes his prize earnings today, Overpass, up in the vicinity of $10 million. Beats Mahaba and Hot Zed, roped them in, will be fourth home. A confident ride here by Josh Parr. It took a little while to sort it all out before Bravo Centurion worked his way to the lead. But the gas cooker proved far too much here for this inexperienced but very talented sprinter. After getting headed, he gave it away. Overpass, as Parr has often done, just headed to the middle of the course and has run 1:08.89, 0.89 of a second outside of the long-standing record of Danny Bowe, 35.07 the 600, and he wins by 3/4 with Mahaba charging to the line from back in the field. He made up a lot of ground in the concluding stages, just running short of the 1,200 metres, but keep following. And a neck between third and fourth. Hot Zed, the wonderful warrior, has charged into third placing. Let's go down and catch up with Lockie and Bjorn Baker.
200 metres, and I thought he was super brave. Massive shout out to Derby Racing, they're my biggest supporter. Bobby's looked after the horse, my team at home. We've had a great day, one of the special days in racing, and he's just a very special horse. The owners too, I don't know if we can call him a champion, but he's getting very close.
Describe your thoughts after that run at Flemington and what yourself and the team have had to do to get him back at his best here today.
Yeah, I must say, he's been super consistent. He's probably had one or two runs off, and I guess it didn't quite work out that day, and I looked at the race, it wasn't quite... maybe one or two things went against him, but he wasn't good enough on the day, but he's been able to bounce back, and Josh gets on with him so well, and no, a very special day.
Bjorn, I know you love the Aussie dollar more than anything, but West Australia's pretty good.
Great city, great place. I tell you, I had a bad week last week and I enjoyed that thoroughly. So it is. It's amazing racing, amazing to be here. I'm very grateful. I can't make my Australian citizenship ceremony on Australia Day, 26th of January, because I'll be in New Zealand with the horse show, so I've had to delay it. Then I'll formally become one of us.
Well done, well deserved.
Thank you.
There's Bjorn Baker taking out the Winterbottom Stakes with Overpass.